In this ChapterCast video, we will break down Chapter 23, Behavioral Contracts, coming from the Behavior Modification, Principles and Procedures, 7th edition textbook. In Section 1, we introduce and unpack the behavioral contract. A behavioral contract is a straightforward and powerful tool designed to help individuals change their actions. In its simplest form, it is a written document that outlines a specific behavior a person agrees to perform, plus the consequences that will follow. Think of it as a formal roadmap for behavior change, turning "I want to be more organized" into a concrete plan. Its primary purpose is to eliminate ambiguity, making expectations crystal clear. It serves as a mutual promise and tangible reminder, boosting accountability and motivation. The scope is broad: classrooms, homes, workplaces, and self-management. It can be created for one person, like a plan to exercise more regularly. Alternatively, it can involve two or more people, such as a parent and child or a therapist and client. By putting it in writing, the contract provides a predictable, collaborative framework that makes behavior change transparent and objective. Section 2 is the core components, building blocks of a behavioral contract. First, identify the parties involved. Clearly naming everyone establishes ownership and responsibility. This could be a single person in a self-management plan, a teacher and student, a therapist and client, or two spouses. Next, define the target behavior in simple, observable, and measurable terms. Avoid vague goals like "be more responsible." Specify: complete and submit all math homework by 8 a.m. the next school day. Include criteria for success: how well, how often, and for how long, such as 5 consecutive school days. Add a monitoring plan: who observes, how, and how frequently. For example, a parent initials a chart each evening at 7 p.m. Detail consequences: what is earned for success and any fair ethical penalty for not meeting terms. Set a time frame, such as 1 week, 1 month, or until a goal is reached, and require signatures to formalize a public commitment. Include a review plan: when parties will meet and how they'll revise the agreement if needed. These elements create clarity, accountability, and motivation, the essentials for effective change. Section 3 explains the types of behavioral contracts. Contracts aren't one-size-fits-all. Types vary by who's involved and how consequences are arranged. Selecting the right type ensures the approach aligns with goals and context, whether for personal improvement, classroom management, or family relationships. The one-party contract, also called unilateral, is designed for self-management. The individual defines the target behavior, sets criteria, selects a reward, and may use a contract manager to monitor and deliver reinforcement. A two-party or bilateral contract involves two individuals agreeing on responsibilities, which is common in areas such as parenting, education, and counseling. Two-party contracts can be structured as quid pro quo or parallel, depending on how consequences are linked. Quid pro quo ties one person's action to the other's consequence. Parallel contains two independent agreements within a single document. This flexibility explains their widespread use and success across settings. The key distinction is how many people's behavior is targeted for change. A one-party contract is self-management. Define the target behavior, establish criteria, and select a meaningful reward. For example, increase daily water intake, exercise 3 times weekly, or study 1 hour per day. A contract manager adds external accountability, monitors progress, and delivers reinforcement. In a two-party contract, both have defined roles. A student completes assignments. A teacher provides praise and a token. In relationships, each partner commits to specific actions, with consequences tied to their own commitments. Unlike a one-party focus on the individual's journey, a two-party contract emphasizes shared commitment and mutual growth. Clear responsibilities create a transparent, collaborative framework for change. Both formats are effective. Choose the one that best aligns with your goals and relationship. Quid pro quo means this for that and defines a direct exchange. One person's access to a reinforcer is contingent on the other fulfilling their obligation. Example: if the child takes out the trash every Tuesday and Thursday, then the parent grants 30 extra minutes of screen time on Friday. If the chore isn't done, the extra screen time isn't provided. This teaches cause and effect, though repeated failures can create tension. A parallel contract contains two independent agreements in one document. Each person has their own target behavior and reward. Earning it is not dependent on the other. Example: Partner A goes to the gym 3 times a week to earn a new book. Partner B meditates daily to earn a weekend dessert. Successes are independent, reducing conflict and coercion often seen in direct exchanges. Creating a behavioral contract is a collaborative negotiation, not a top-down directive. State the problem in objective terms. Instead of, "You're always lazy," use "Complete homework before dinner." Agree on a specific, measurable, realistic target. Start small to build momentum. Select reinforcers the person genuinely wants, and ensure consequences are ethical and proportionate. Decide how success will be tracked, charts, logbook initials, and how often to review progress. Write down all terms, target behavior, criteria, consequences, and monitoring plan with bullet points and short sentences. Set start and end dates, plus review dates. Sign to formalize commitment. Negotiation fosters communication, promotes compromise, and creates ownership, key ingredients for success. Their effectiveness is grounded in behavioral science. First, positive reinforcement. A reward delivered after the behavior increases its future likelihood. Contracts specify immediate desirable consequences, creating a motivational loop. Second, rule-governed behavior. Written rules guide actions even when rewards are delayed. For example, if I finish my report by Friday, I will take Saturday off. The rule shapes behavior all week. The contract serves as a constant reminder, bridging the time between behavior and outcome. Third, clarity and structure. Contracts remove ambiguity about what, how well, and what follows. Public written commitment increases accountability and follow-through. Monitoring ensures consistent tracking, by oneself or another, keeping goals salient. Together, clear rules, positive reinforcement, public commitment, and systematic monitoring make behavior change more likely and durable. Behavioral contracts work across many settings. In classrooms, a student who struggles to stay on task can contract to complete 80% of math problems without talking. Meeting the goal earns 10 minutes of computer time. Contracts also support attendance, homework, and social skills. Clinically, contracts help pursue treatment goals. Example, practice 5 minutes of deep breathing each morning to earn a token or reduced session fee. In substance use programs, contracts formalize meeting attendance and testing tied to sobriety goals. At home, contracts reduce conflict and organize routines. If a teen completes chores without reminders, they receive full allowance and permission to go out Saturday. They're useful for screen time limits and bedtime routines. For self-management, one can contract to walk 10,000 steps daily. A friend acts as contract manager, verifying progress and delivering the agreed reward. In summary, a behavioral contract specifies a behavior and the consequences that will follow. It turns abstract goals into concrete, actionable steps. Core components: clearly identified parties, a specific target behavior, objective criteria, a monitoring plan, agreed consequences, a defined time frame, and formal signatures. Types: 1 party for self-management, 2 party for shared goals, quid pro quo for direct exchanges, parallel for independent progress. Negotiation makes goals realistic, rewards motivating, and plans fair. Why they work: positive reinforcement, rule-governed behavior, clarity and structure, public commitment, and systematic monitoring. They succeed in classrooms, clinics, homes, and workplaces for children and adults. A behavioral contract is a straightforward roadmap for success, bridging intention and action, and transforming small steps into lasting change. That wraps up Chapter 23, Behavioral Contracts from Miltenberger's Behavior Modification, Principles and Procedures, textbook. If this walkthrough helped, give the video a like so other students can find it too. You can always use the timestamps to review key sections or head to the playlist to continue with the next chapter. Subscribe to ChapterCast for more chapter-by-chapter study guides, and let me know in the comments which concept you'd like broken down next. Thanks for learning with ChapterCast, where textbooks turn into study-friendly lessons. See you in the next video for Chapter 24, Fear and Anxiety Reduction Procedures.